Welcome back to your Football Manager channel. This is fmpepe. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hey everybody, welcome back to your Football Manager channel where we're doing the FM20 team previews. And today we're at Manchester City. And the City of Manchester Stadium, which holds 55,097. Tiki Bergestan is the Director of Football and Rodolfo Borrell is the Assistant Manager. And you can see here they play a similar formation to that of Liverpool and Barcelona. A 4-3-3 formation. And I'm looking forward to having a little look at their squad, their under 23s and under 18s. So we'll cover that as well in this video. They want to play possession football and entertainment football. You've got to work within the budget because I think the financial fair play, they've been done for that a couple of times. And winning the Premier League is a must. It's absolutely required. Now, they do have reached final minimum, the FA Cup. Community Shield's not important to them, neither is the Carabao Cup. But as the Champions League, reaching the final is a bare minimum. So, quite ambitious. Okay guys, we're going to start with the finances. And I'm going to try and get a bit more money out of them. No, they're not giving any money whatsoever. It's a bit sucky. So you got 47 million in transfer budget. 90% of the transfer revenue will be made available to you. 3.9 million wage budget, and you've got 500,000 to spend before you reach that at the moment. So, with that being said, I think let's have a little look at the squad. The problem with this squad is you've got quite a few injuries. Like Leroy Sané is injured. I think Benjamin Mendy is injured. Let's have a little look. Yeah, so Mendy is injured for 5 weeks to 2 months. Leroy Sané is out for 7 to 8 months. And Scott Carson's out for 3 to 5 weeks, which isn't so bad. So, Sané and Mendy on the left-hand side has just completely capitulated. So you're going to want to bring in Zinchenko for Mendy. I think, yeah, he wants to be, oh God, let's have a little look. Maybe David Silva for Sané. Be an advanced playmaker supports. You're definitely going to want to improve these two left-hand side positions here. I mean, you could perhaps play Gabriel Jesus as an inside forward up there, have him attack. But yeah, you're going to struggle a little bit. Now, they do have some lad called Mix Discarud, sorry. I've never heard of before. He's an American international. 38 caps, 6 goals, worth 10 million. Never heard of the dude. And he's joined from South Korea. Well, no, he's been on loan in Sweden and he's been on loan in South Korea. So City signed him in 2017-2018 on a free from Gothenburg. Was it? Or New York City? New York City they signed him from. So what I would do is I would go to New York City. I would have a look at the player squad here. Not much to look at. And then I would go, right, okay, I'll rule them out because that worked brilliantly. I would go to the under 23s and have a look what we got coming through. So, what do we have coming through? There's Eric Garcia, a centre half. He could probably provide some cover in the cup games. Felix Mecha, again, cover in the cup games. Aminu Mohammed. I mean, to me, these are just squad players for the cup games. I don't think they're gonna make any dent in the first team. Yeah. Okay. Gavin Bezunu. There you go. Irish player. Right, so let's have a look at the under 18s. It doesn't look to be much. Jaden Braff's quite good as an attacking left winger. He could definitely play in a few cup games for you. Morgan Rogers, young forward coming through. Good things expected of him. Yeah, not much there. Not much there at all. So for all the fluster about City's Academy, there's not great things there at all. Miskewood I would probably just sign. Sell. Just go to unwanted list, sell at any price. Just get rid of him. And yeah, Mendy and Sané I would forget about for a while. They are unavailable with injury. Yeah, you're gonna need to go shopping. Kylian Mbappe, you're not gonna get. Not with 46 million. You're not 47 million. Sorry. Saka, left winger. Now, as good young English prospects go, he's right up there, but again, not what you need right now. Dwight McNeil, probably a little further ahead, but I don't think you're going to get him for the money you need. Hossim Aouar is somebody Pep Guardiola in real life actually really likes. He's somebody I think needs to be improving. He's valued at 3/4 million. I don't think you're going to get him for that at all. So it just goes to show that, City are looking at some of these players, and Felipe Anderson, good player. Andre Onana, I think, is a very good player. He's extremely interested. He'll cost a small fortune. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at the left back slot. We're going to have a look at the left wing slot. And I think right back you've got Kyle Walker that can cover Cancelo. You've got maybe room to bring in a centre half. You do have Otamendi. Fernandinho can play there, but he's more of a midfield player. Mahrez can play on the wing. Silva and Foden are more your number 10s. Centre back, left back, and left wing. That's why I think we're looking. So let's go to player search. It's going to be tight to get players you need for that kind of money. A couple of freebies. David Alaba, I think, is an amazing player, but you're not going to be able to afford him. Let's have a look who the club recommends. Hossim Aouar. Let's have a look how much they want for him. Hang on. He's not a transfer target apparently. Okay. Hang on. Let's make an offer. There you go, 122 million. Ridiculous. Yeah, 122 million. It's a no-go. Let's have a look. God, you got Domingos Quina. He's a number 10. Depay, you're not going to get. Victor Fisher. Could he do a job on the left here for a little while? I mean, 3.25 million. 3.2 million. Let's see. They want 6.75 million. He could actually do a job. Victor Fisher might be a cheap option for you. Left wing or left back, who's this? Jonathan Icone is a right winger, but could you perhaps, he's left footed, could you perhaps get him and put him on the right and maybe play Sterling on the left? Possible. Okay, so 19.25 million, you get Julian Draxler. There you go. For 19.25 million, just straight in there with the bid of what he's worth. So Julian Draxler would solve your left back problems. Sorry, your left wing problems. Now let's have a look at the left back role. Charlie Daniels, you know, 2.5 million at Bournemouth, could do a job for a little while anyway. I wouldn't ordinarily consider him to be City quality, but you know, he'd do a job. Emmanuel Mas from Boca, 1.5 million, left wing back. Gaetano Berardi at Leeds. He's a right back. Alright, let's have a little look. It's tricky, this left back slot. Because it's finding a player who is going to be cheap enough that you can get him and good enough to play Premier League. So you got Bernardo there at Brighton. I think he'll cost a bit more than what you'd ordinarily want. Adam Messina. He's wanted by Milan on a transfer. And Jamal Lewis. Young lad. Ricardo Rodriguez. He's on loan from Milan somewhere. He would have been good. I know Wendell was an option. A left wing back. Marvin Plattenhardt. Pretty sure he won a World Cup, you know. He's with Hertha. 16 throw-ins, 16 free kick taking, 16 crossing, 12 marking, 14 tackling, pace 16, acceleration 14. Oh, they want 16 million. You do 12.5, so you probably get Marvin Plattenhardt. possibly bring back Alexander Kolarov from Roma. There's Marcel Schmelzer from Borussia Dortmund. He'd be good as an option. Owen Wijndal, 19-year-old. Let's see how much AZ Alkmaar want for him. They want 51 million. That's not happening. It's offer 10. No, they're not even going there. Mats Clark, another young English player. He's at Vitesse Arnhem. So there's a few players out there at left back. You're gonna have to play around a little bit. We've got to look at the centre back positions for Man City. Matej Nastasic and Fabian Balbuena, Nicholas Nkulu, powerful centre back, Rafael Taloy. There's some decent centre backs knocking around. Shrodan Mustafi's available. He's actually a good player in the game, but you know, I think they want 17.75 million. So you've got Jan Kuto joining, who's a right wing back. He was already signed. Collins Tainer. Okay. And Aminu Mohammed also joining. So my suggestions would be, within that £47 million budget, is to try and work by getting Mustafi and Plattenhardt for around 30 million, and then get Julian Draxler for 20 million. That, I think, would be a good move. So Draxler, Plattenhardt and Mustafi, 3 Germans for you. So I think they could really help improve that City squad. They definitely need a left back. Zinchenko is going to do a job, but he's not going to be great. And if you can have Draxler there instead of Jesus, put Jesus on the bench, Plattenhardt there at left back is going to be a solid left back for you. And you play this side, I think you're going to be in great shape. So that's what I would do personally. Your finances, like I say, you got $500,000 to play in the wage budget, but 47 million of transfer budget. You could be looking to sell a couple of players like Diskerud, or maybe a few others, but it's whether you could get rid of them. It's whether they'd actually be able to leave. But it's quite a small squad. Central midfield, you're well stacked. You're good at right back. I'd even say, you're good at goalkeeper area. And I think striker wise, you've got Aguero, you've got Jesus, you've got young lad Mohammed coming through. You probably look at that as well, but for me, Draxler as your left winger, Plattenhardt as your left back, and bringing Mustafi as cover at centre half. That's what I'd do. Alright, hope that helps. Hope that gives you some sort of idea as to what you'd be walking into if you chose to do Man City as a save. And don't forget to drop a like on the video and share it, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.